Okay, now this is the question. Now this is the exam that we're going to work it right now together, which is here are the 3 topics that we can find in the speaking test exam. Okay, great. The first topic is talking about the email. The second topic, it was talking about describe the hotel that you know, some of the hotels that you know. The last part, it's related directly to the second part, the same topic, like talking about the hotels, but in different way, like staying in the hotel and working in a hotel. Try to give you your opinions about staying in a hotel and working in it. So it's going to give you some questions about it, and be ready. وراح يعطيكي a minute or a minute from between 1 to 2 minutes in order to prepare yourself to try to collect some information from your mind, prepare yourself to talk about this topic. Okay, خلينا نشوف ال questions اللي عرضوهم بالexam هذا، ونحاول try to find the answers here. راح أعطيكم السؤال الأول تحاولوا تفكروا فيه، اللي هو عن الانترودكشن أو عن الإيميل اللي استخدمها. هذه الانترودكشن ثابتة، أنا بلغتكم امبارح وقلت لكم كيف الانترودكشن بتكون ثابتة في كل السبيكينج، في كل السبيكينج exam. Okay. Okay. هلا اتفقنا هاي اللي is going to be the email، بس خلنا شوية صار في عندي مشكل. اوكي، هنا بدكم تاخذوا بالكم انه الانترودكشن راح تكون مثل هيك. اوكي، بقول لك the past، نحكي عن البارت رقم 1 راح يكون مكون من introduction و interview. خليني اجيب القلم try to print them in order to make it clear for you what we are talking about here. Part رقم 1, part number 1 is consists of introduction and interview. Take care that introduction is got to be like introduce yourself، وأنا أعطيتك sample بالضبط شو introduction is got to be like look like، وأعطيتك الquestions وأنت أكيد راح تكوني محضرة حالك how you can answer this introduction. بقول لك this part of the test began with the examiner introducing him or herself، هو يعرف عن حاله and checking the candidates and identifications. كيف راح يتأكد من حوليتك؟ He's going to ask you about your name, about your surname, and then he's going to ask you about about your identity number and try to ask you in order to show you the identity card. Okay. فبقول لك if then continue, it then continues as an interview. In the interview, the examiner asks the candidate about his or her home, work, or study, and other familiar topics. بعد ما يسألك الانترودكشنز السريعة هذه وتكون مجهزة حالك عليها، he's going to move to the questions of familiar topics. الفاميليار topics في الإكزام هذا كان talking about the email. خلينا نشوف أول سؤال تم سؤاله في الكويستشن هذا، وراح أعطيكي minutes in order to try to think about this question، وبعد هيك راح أعرض عليكي الإجابة. أوكي، خليكي فكري شوي، هو مش راح يعرض عليكي تفكري، مش راح يعطيكي وقت هو أصلاً تفكري. Okay. This is the question. هذا هو السؤال. What kind of email do you receive about your work or studies? What kind of emails do you receive about your work or studies? شو نوع الإيميلات اللي أنت استقبلتيها عن شغلك أو دراستك؟ فكري عاد أنت شو المغزى من السؤال، شو قصده بأنواع الإيميلات. ممكن تقعدي تتذكري إيميلات وصلتك عن شغلك، عن you're studying, how many emails did you receive, who did send you that emails, Why did they send that email? What is the purpose? What kind of information that we can find it in this email. تمام؟ حاولي تجهزي رسالتك أو تجهزي الانسرز تبع الكويستشن هذا بحيث إنه يكون general, talking about the truth and talking about your opinion. يعني مثلا for example according to my job at my home, at my work, for example, I had already received many emails which is talking about the job from my manager, and he was asking me in order to complete some missions like preparing some reports for my students and trying to complete the schedule for the numbers of the student and trying to prepare a plan for how we can study it at the beginning of the year. This is the types of the emails that I can receive it from my job. هذا بالنسبة للآنسر تبعي. تمام؟ And I'm going to show you the sample of the answers that is written as a sample for an ideal answer. خليكي مركزة معي حتى تشوفي كيف طريقة الإجابة. خليكي هيك مرتاحة وأنت عم تقرأي أو أنت عم تحكي. أوكي؟ ما تخليكيش ستريس. أوكي؟ At my work, I received at least a few emails every day, either from my boss or co-workers. Most of these emails are sent to me either to update me about the work progress on the certain task or project, or to inform me about the task that I should take care. تمام؟ انت يعني ممكن تحكي بالتفصيل شو الشغلانه شو مغزى الايميلز اللي انت بتوصل لك، وممكن انت تقولي in general شو الاشياء اللي انت main ideas about the subject of that email. طيب هذا أول سؤال تم التواصل معه فيه. راح أرسل لكم السؤال الثاني. This is the second question. Do you prefer to email, phone, or text your friends? Which one do you prefer? ما تاخذي وقت كتير بالتفكير، بس انت حاولي انك انت تشوفي which one do you prefer. I prefer to phone my friends. According to me, I prefer to call my friends because it's easier and I can get them directly or in short time, because I don't want to send the message directly using the phone without texting, in order to know that, to be sure that he got my idea, he got my message. But actually, if I didn't get him, I can't send him a text message. And if I want to send him some information which is written like a project or write a report or something, actually I really have to use the email in order to send that and attach it in the message. يعني ممكن تجمعي سؤالك أو تجمعي إجابتك between all the answers. أنا بفضل إني أتصل فيهم تليفون، بس ساعات برسل لهم مسجز لما يكونوش يردوا، وساعات أنا بضطر إن أنا أعمل إيميل لما مثلا انا محتاجه نعمل اتاتشمنت لشغله، لبيكتشرز، لريبورت، لبروجكت، فمحتاج اكيد تبعتي الايميل. اوكي، الان راح ابعث لكم السامبل او اورجيكم السامبل تبع الانسر للسؤال اللي انا التقط لكم اياه. This is the answer here. I always prefer to send text message or emails my friends. Okay. I always prefer to send text message or emails. Sorry. My friends instead of calling them. أفضل من إنه يكلموهم. أنا بالنسبة لي الشكل الثاني otherwise, mainly because it allows me to organize my thoughts, my thoroughly. Besides, it also allows me to become. Sorry, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay, try to think about the answers here. تمام نرجع هنا تاني بقول لك besides it also allows me to become more flexible with my communication since I don't get forced to say something that I don't want. هو بفضل انه من وراء الشاشة like emails and شغلات هذه لانه بيكون بفكر فيها افكار بيكتب في افكاره وما بضطر ما بضطر انه يحكي اشياء هو مو حاببها بشكل يعني directly or face to face. اوكي تمام خلينا نشوف السؤال اللي بعده. Okay, do you reply to email and messages as soon as you receive them؟ يعني بس بطلب منك بقول لك هل انت اول ما توصل لك المسج هل انت بتعملي لها receiving يعني بتجاوبي عليه مجرد ما بتوصل لك الرسالة؟ Actually when I have a free time when أنا ممكن أجاوب على السؤال like this when I have a free time when I got that message and I can't reply it as soon as I can do it very fast. But if I was in the work or I have meeting or something that I can't receive it back, so I delay it when I finish my work and I have try to have sometimes in order to reply it in a correct way or because I don't want to reply it when I'm busy in order to organize my thoughts and organize my papers and to be great. Okay. Now I'm going to send you the answer. Okay, as you can see, this is the answers. Yes, I do. Try to read the answer and I will give you a minute or a half minute in order to read the answer. Try to clarify, try to read it carefully, try to find what is the mistakes and what is the things that you're going to change it in your answers, okay? نرجع تاني. Yes, I do have a habit of replying my emails as soon as possible because I want to message senders to know that the messages have received the right person. Besides, I do it also because doing so gives me peace of mind, knowing that I value the other as well as the other needs. طبعا ممكن يرجع تقولي حسب the importance of the message or the person that who sent the message. Maybe the message is very emergency message, so you really need to reply to it as soon as you can. طبعا كل واحد بيرجع إجابته لشخصه. خلينا نشوف next question. Okay, this is the last questions for part number 1. هذا آخر سؤال، يعني زي ما انتم شايفين حوالي 6 or 5 question، فتكوني مجهزة حالك لهم، بترجع برضه عن your opinion. Are you happy to receive emails that are advertising things? Actually, I really hate emails that advertising things like talking about some commercial things because it's wasting my time and actually that makes my boxes full and I can't find my important message between all the advertising things. And actually I block all the advertising things because I don't think that it's very important for me. It doesn't make something important for me, so I can't block it very fast. I don't like it so much. طبعا الادفرتايزنج اللي هي الايميلات اللي لها اعلانات. فعادة أنا لما بيجيني إيميل إعلان أنا ما بحب أستقبله، هذا شخصياً ما بحب أستقبله، ما بحب أطلع عليه أصلاً، لأني if I want to buy something I have my own ways in order to find these things and try to find the advantages of it or something, but I don't like to read this such advertising emails. وخاصة إنها بتعمل my box, it makes it very full and I can't find my important messages between it. بتخلي منظر الايميل البوكس تبعي مليان وما بقدر الاقي الايميلات اللي انا محتاجاها. So I try to block it and delete it very fast. نشوف الإجابة هو، هذا رأيي أنا الشخصي. ما بعرف what about him، يمكن هو بيحب يطلع على الأشياء الجديدة وبيحب أشياء يشوف إعلانات جديدة، وهو أصلاً بيحب يعمل مثلاً shopping online، فهذا الإشي بيناسبه. We don't know. حسب أنت كمان شخصك، أنت شوفي أنت إيش بيناسبك. You can't change the answer. خلينا نشوف الأنسر here. بقول لك no, I don't really feel happy to receive emails that sending advertising because they waste my valued time by confusing me to a point where I don't know whether to read them or not. Besides, sometimes such emails carry computer virus and or harmful things. ممكن يكونوا حاملين فيروس خربوا الكمبيوتر، ممكن يكونوا بيضيعوا الوقت، ما لهمش فايدة أصلاً. So I don't care about this advertising things. وبتوقع إنه معظم الكل ما بيحبوا advertising things. Okay. طيب إحنا لو رجعنا لفوق، هذا الفيرست تايب وهذا الكويستشنز اللي مرت علينا في الاختبار الأول واللي بتحكي عن الإيميل، شايفينها؟ هلا التوبيك أو البارت نمبر 2 describe hotels that you know. فتوقعي الأسئلة رح تجيكي عن describe hotels، الأشياء اللي أنت بتعرفيها وشو الأسئلة اللي ممكن تجيكي عنها. And he's going to give you the title, or going to give you a piece of paper written, have the title or have the topic written on it. بيعطيكي minutes or 2 minutes in order to read it, prepare yourself in order to have your answers. بيعطيكي وقت حتى دقيقة أو 2 جهزي حالك حتى تجاوبي على الموضوع هذا. تمام؟ خلنا نشوف part number 2, what are the questions or how we can answer it. Okay, كيف ممكن إن إحنا نجاوب البارت رقم 2. Okay, so let's move to part number 2 وخلنا نشوف الانترودكشن اللي عملنا عنه وكيف مجهزين لنا إياه. Okay. كيو كارد، بيعطيكي كيو كارد لكانديديت تاسك كارد، زي ما قلت لك بيعطيكي كارد صغيره مكتوب I'm sorry for disconnection. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I already make another screen share. As we can see here, let me find the menu first. Okay. As we can see here, as I told you, that part number 2 is going to give you a cue card. راح يعطيكي ورقة أو بطاقة مكتوب عليها زر for the candidate. أنت تعتبري اسمك candidate المتقدمة أو المتسابقة. بقول لك الكارد هذا شو بيكون مكتوب عليه. The topic for your talk will be written on the card. راح يكون مكتوب على الكارد which the examiner will hand over to you. راح يعطيكي إياها. Read it carefully and then make some brief notes. إذا هيعطيكي ورقة وقلم حتى كمان. Okay, is that if you want to write some brief notes, okay? تمام؟ هو راح يعطيكي ممكن يكون انت ورقة وقلم كمان بس pen or piece of paper. If you have some notes, you can write it very fast على السريع because you have only 1 or 2 minutes in order to write it. Prepare yourself to write about this topic, okay? فالتوبيك اللي معناها describe that you know. خلينا نشوف لك questions اللي تابعه للبارت هذا وشو رح تنسألي. تمام؟ بس خلينا في الأول إيش اللي ممكن أنت تقوليه على التوبيك هذا. What you should say about this topic. You should say where's the hotel اللي أنت رحتي فيه. What this hotel looks like. كيف شكل الهوتل. What facilities this hotel has. شو التسهيلات اللي بقدمها الهوتل. تمام. Okay. Where's the hotel. وين الهوتل موجود بالضبط. What the hotel looks like. كيف شبهه. كيف شكله. تمام. Yes. تمام. واخر حاجه what the facilities this hotel has. Okay. طيب. And explain بعد شو رح تعملي. Explain whether you think this is a nice hotel to stay in. تمام. إذا كنتي هذه رح ممكن يعني give some advices in order to stay in that hotel or not. You will have to talk about the topic for 1 or 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes and to help you if you wish. examiner شو اللي بيختبرك يعني بقول لك all right, remember you have 1 or 2 minutes for this. So don't worry if I stop you. I will tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please? هذا اللي راح يقول لك اياه الاكزامينر. فانت هيعطيكي العنوان التوبيك مش راح يعطيكي question. فهو هيعطيكي العنوان describe the hotel. اوصفي الاوتيل اللي انت قاعده فيه. فلما يعطيكي شغله معينه تحكي عنها هتحدد شويه نقاط انك بحيث انك تشمليها. Try to summarize it in just only 1 or 2 minutes لأنه he's going to stop you. حتى لو وقفك وانت بتحكي don't be panicked. ما تخافي. Don't be frightened. Don't think that you're going to take a low marks. بس انت حاولي in order to summarize, organize your time between 1 to 2 minutes talking about the topic. جهزي حالك. فإحنا لو حابين talking about if you want to talk about the hotel here, we're going to talk about where is the hotel, what is the hotel looks like, what are the facilities. Right. I'm going to give you some sample for the answer. خلينا ناخذ the first part of the answer here right now. How is going to start his answer. Okay, in my recent Okay, in my recent visit في آخر بزيارة لها I took about a couple of months ago. I stayed at a hotel of Bangkok, frankly speaking. I think that it was one of the best hotels in a very serene environment in which I have ever stayed, and today I would like to talk about it here. Anyway, located in blah 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 بتحكي مكانه. Let's let it more that ممكن تعمل descriptions for the place كيف المكان هو موجود بالضبط. شو بالنسبة للمدينة اللي أنت قاعدة فيها أو الهوتل هو أصلاً وين موجود وشو بيمثل المكان اللي هو موجود فيه. Talking about the place, talking about the environmental or natural places surrounding it. حسب ما أنتم شايفين هذا بتقدر توصفيه بالشكل اللي بيناسبك. بالتفصيل او يعني انا بتوقع انه الباراجراف او اللي موجودين هنا كلهم مش راح ياخذوا more than 2 minutes, from 1 to 2 minutes more than this. فانت حاولي تعملي summarization giving the specific point. نكمل. Taking glance to the extreme, this hotel offers plenty of benches and bench with its silent marble corridors arranged. بتعملي descriptions للهوتيل، بتقولي شكله، السايز تبعه، قد ايه عمره، اذا كان قديم او اذا كان حديث، واذا كان technological، واذا كان في عندك something beauty that it have، اذا في عنده اشياء معينه or something which is special that the other hotels doesn't have. فانت حاولي انك تحكي some descriptions for the hotel حتى تعملي supporting for the visitor، تعملي supporting for the visitor in order to go there and why you like it so much. تعملي impressive for the listener, okay? طبعا this is the answer here is somehow is long، فانت حاولي تعملي summarizing وتختصري اكثر because it's going to take more than 2 minutes لانه it's going to stop here. The examiner is going to stop here. نكفي the rest of the answer. كمل بقية السؤال، بقية الإجابة. All rooms include breakfast. تمام. وفي عندك services، في عندك long tail boat services، في عندك كمان في rivers. هذه بقية الدescriptions للي حواليهم. تمام. نيجي في الآخر anyway إذا بتنصحي إنهم يروحوا الناس عليه أو لا. I think that this is the one of the nicest hotel I have ever seen and where I have stayed. One of the best features of this hotel is that it makes sure that all of its guests have plenty of space around them so that they never feel congested. So another remarkable aspects of the hotel and etc. وكملي اللي هو كيف الشعور وكيف الراحة وكيف بقية الأشياء اللي بتكمل descriptions for the hotel. This is the part number 1. أساس الله هذا البارت number 1 about describing the hotel. Okay. هلا طبعا راح ننتقل للبارت رقم 2 بعد ما انت حكيتي كثير عن الهوتل والديسكربشنز from one journey. راح يوقفك ويقول لك let's move to the third part. تمام. هنا مش راح يعطيكي وقت. هنا شو اللي راح يصير معك؟ راح يكون مجهز أسئلة على نفس الموضوع، بس الأسئلة جاهزة، مش يعني مش راح يكون مفتوح زي بارت رقم 2 تحكي بس description وخلاص. راح يكون الموضوع مفتوح. تمام؟ هيعطيكي السؤال سؤال زي ما صار في بارت رقم 1. يعني لو انتقلنا للجزئية الثالثة هيبدأ يسألك ويقول لك for example شيء بس related لنفس الموضوع. هيقول لك what things are important when people are choosing a hotel. شو الأشياء المهمة المفيدة اللي أنت راح in order to select it while you are trying to choosing a hotel لما تختاري hotel. ممكن for an example I'm going to answer it I'm the candidate. I'm going to say that if I'm looking for a hotel for more than one day, I'm going to look for the good accommodations for it, like good service, the meals that they are serving there. I'm going to look for the comfortable bed because I'm going to stay more than one day there. I'm going to look for the internet service because my work is very important for the internet, so I really need to have Wi-Fi there, strong Wi-Fi. I'm going to look for the cost of the cost of one night there because I want a Mediterranean hotel. I don't want it to be very high or very expensive. I want it to be Mediterranean because I don't like the expensive hotels. هاي ممكن الأشياء اللي أنا بتهتم ال accommodations والmoney comfortable place in order to sleep there. Maybe I'm going to look for the view of the hotel. the cleanliness about the hotel. النظافة طبعا very important things that I'm going to look for it. هذا according to me. جمعي إجابتك مع بعض وحاولي تطلعي إجابة مفيدة أو إجابة متناسقة. نشوف هنا الساينس، خلينا نشوف كيف نحاول نجاوب. Well, I can't really speak for other people here because Mr. Frank speaking here, but millions of important things for them for which they choose the hotel. But as far as I'm concerned, they choose the hotel based on the couples of important factors. So one is how far is really from the noises. الصوت مهم إله شغله. Hustling and bustling the city life so that I can't have a sound of interruptions or free sleep at sleep. The other important factor is how to especially the hotel really is so that I don't feel sophisticated in it, especially when there are too many guests there. From the reviewers, I often read about the hotels. I can't say that the people often priorities or rent amount. زي ما قلنا الأجار قد إيه سعره، اللوكيشنز، الكوكينج أو البوكينج يا ربي، deciding where to go. في الأول قبل أنت ما تروحي تحجزي بتكوني مدورة على الأشياء هذه وشفتي كيف ممكن تكون متوفرة أو لا. هاي أول سؤال انسأل عن طريق الهوتل. نشوف سؤال ثاني سألوا الإكزامينر for the candidates about the staying at the hotel. السؤال الثاني بقول لك why do some people not like staying in a hotel؟ ليش في ناس كتير ما بفضلوا إنهم يقعدوا بالهوتل؟ تمام؟ Why do some people not like staying at the hotel? There's no place like a house or a home. You cannot feel comfortable to stay in a place that it's not yours. Maybe there is a lot of distractions there. You're going to pay a lot of money in order to stay in that hotels. ليش الناس ما بتحب أصلاً تقعد في الهوتيلات؟ It's very expensive. The food is not good. The location is very it's inside the city and there's a lot of noise there. It's surrounded with a lot of strange people. في ناس اشخاص كتير انت ما بتعرفيهم، فيش privacy there. تمام. هذا this is according to me. خلينا نشوف answers here. In my opinion, some people do not like to stay in a hotels and a couple of reasons. The number are reasons of probably is that they don't just feel enough comfortable. هاي مش حاسين براحة كتير. تمام. خلنا أنا in such environment and too many unknown strangers. هاي في غربة هناك كتير. And another reason could be that they don't get enough privacy. هاي زي ما قلنا privacy مش خصوصية في الهوتل, especially when they need to finish some important task in an isolation environment. تمام. طيب خلينا نشوف الكويستشن اللي بعده. Do you think staying in a luxury hotel is a waste of money? انك تقعدي في اوتيل كتير باهظ الثمن او كتير luxury like يعني رغيد او زهيد, يعني في رغد يعني كتير expensive او في اشياء كتير مبهرجه, اشياء كتير فيها للاغنياء يعني هيك. بتعتبريه waste of money. According, this is a personal questions by the way. So according to me, I think it's 100% is wasting for money because not all the luxury hotels is very comfortable for me. And I think that maybe the hotel is going to be maybe 4 or 5 stars. It's going to be more comfortable than the luxurious hotels. I don't like to be from the sophisticated levels of the people. I like to be like a normal guy that who's going to rent one of the hotels that is serving great services. And according to wasting of money, yes, I think it's wasting for money. I don't know why. I don't like to pay my money and to put my money in something that I is going to be finished in 1 or 2 days. I don't know. This is according to me. مش عارفة, maybe هو يعني ممكن يقضي يوم أو يومين بالluxury hotels. I don't know. ممكن أنت يكون عندك رأي تاني في موضوع luxury hotels. You really like to stay in a luxury hotels. وإن لنفسك عليك حق يعني. As far as I'm concerned, I never really like to stay at luxury hotels, even though luxury hotels is a relative term, and I pay too much money to rent it because I don't think that it is a travel waste of money. Of course, if you are celebrating a wedding, anniversary, or celebrating a multi-million dollars business dollar deal, that it's different things because just to have some nice place to relax, spending anything extra beyond responsible amount of money is certainly considered to be waste of money in my book. But it's quite different for rich people who would be ready to spend and kaza amount of money to stay in luxury hotels due to the environment these hotels offers. بالنسبة له ممكن يقضي يوم يومين بالنسبة للمناسبات الرسمية like عيد زواج أو احتفال بفقرة معينة أو كان عندك ديل بملايين الدولارات, فمش مشكلة إنك لو قضيتي ليلة ولا ليلتين الموضوع هذا. It's not going to be a big deal. Like that's going to be هذا راح يكون something regular to the rich people. يعني بالنسبة للأشخاص الأغنياء راح يكون هذا بالنسبة لهم إشي طبيعي وإشي عادي in order to spend their money on luxury hotels. إن شاء الله بنكون أغنياء trying to لو كنت بتشتغلي inside the hotels. okay. بقول لك Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? My voice is clear? Hello? Okay, nice, very good. Okay, do you think that the hard work is a good career for life؟ يعني شو رأيك بشغل الأوتيل؟ هل يعتبر good career وظيفة منيحة لحياتك؟ Actually, this is got to be according to my interest and my university studies. If I have some certificates which is related to the hotels careers, and it's got to be amazing, that get to be satisfied with my life in my life, and I think it's got to be great. But actually, if I can't gain another job which is related to my university degree and my university certificate, and doesn't have any matching with the hotels work, so I think that I'm going to it's good to prefer for me in order to look for some other work which is matches with my specialty. But if I didn't find any work which is matches my specialty, and this is the only job that I have to take it, so I'm going to take it without I'm going to take it directly. Okay, هذا لرأيي. يعني لو فيش غيرها رح ناخدها، بس لو في ممكن تدوري على غيرها لشغلك أو له علاقة بدراستك ممكن تاخديها، بس ما في غيره actually I'm going to accept it. طيب خلينا نشوف السامبل for the answer. مش عارفة أنتوا شو رأيكم بالموضوع؟ Actually, we don't have time and we don't have space in order to make it like a discussion and conversation. يعني كان ممكن يكون something good if we had opened the discussion. But actually, والله there is no time. عشان هيك we are going to save the time عشان نحل أكتر أسئلة بنقدر عليها. Speaking from a personal experience, yes, I have worked as assistant managers in the hotel where I was a young college student. I don't really think that the hotel work in most of the cases is a good career choice in life, mainly because it's service oriented industry and career. In other words, the service oriented careers, there isn't any tangible skill or abilities to display, be it to be customer or superior, and as such it is not always easy for other to value the skills. يعني بقول لك المكان تبع الهوتل مش مكان انك بقدر انك تطوري في حالك، وان الناس بيقدروا يشوفوا المهارات اللي عندك، او اذا كان عندك سكيلز ثانيه يعني تندفني في موضوع الهوتل. And no matter how good one really is at his or her job, so career grows in a big issues here. But if someone is really passionate about working in a large hotel and meeting new people daily, it could be different story from me. يعني لو الناس في أشخاص بيحبوا الشغل هوتل ويقابلوا ناس جديدة ويكونوا مثل هيك، فاit's got to be marvelous for them. For some people, for looks for hotels, I mean. Okay, let's see the next question. Okay. How does working in a big hotel compare with working in a small hotel? كيف شغلك ما بين big hotels والفرق ما بين big hotels and small hotels؟ لو تشتغلي في الكبار maybe working in a big hotel's got to give you extra missions and extra tasks. Maybe you can give you some extra range of work, like you can deal with other people, you can part of other like the rich people. Maybe you can find another another chance to have another job. Maybe you can meet different people that you can contact with them, like different levels that I told you before. And it's going to work with extra tasks like I don't know. I don't have an experience in hotels, by the way, so I'm trying to improvise. That's it. حاول إن أنا أخترع, بس I don't have an extra a wide range of information about big hotels and small hotels. Maybe working in a small hotel is going to be like a specified area for working. You are going to be contact with a specific people with a low levels or Mediterranean levels that they like. Not all the people go there. I don't know. The chance for the big hotels أحسن. I don't know. The answer is here. I think that working in a big hotel has more advantages than working in a small hotels. For example, big hotels usually would have more opportunities to career grow. هذا ما قلت لكم. بيكون أصعب بس ممكن يعطيكي opportunities أحسن يعني تقابلي ناس أغنياء أو تقابلي تطوير أكتر وفي عندك missions أكتر. تمام؟ Since they will always need more skilled people زي ما قلت محتاجين أشخاص ذو مهارة أكبر to do the job, that the chances of getting laid off and the big hotels are rather slim, since there will probably be another opportunities in different departments. Finally, working at a big hotels like large hotels, China, will offer better job satisfaction, since people would value you more for working at bigger and famous places. يعني ممكن الناس يعني يحسوا إن شغلك أقيم لما تشتغلي بالبيج هوتلز في الفيموس countries أو cities على عكس اللي هو السمول هوتلز. والمشكلة if you are going to face one of the you're going to face a topic which is you don't have any information about it, يعني ما عندكيش معلومات عنه بالمرة. هنا بكون عندك البروبلم، هنا المشكلة راح تصير. هتحسي حالك you don't have any information or to talk about it. بقول لك سألي بعد what skills are needed to be a successful hotel manager. تخيلي حالك عندك hotel, you are going to be the manager. Okay, I'm going to try to improvise. I have never been a manager before for a hotel. Okay, so let me try to improvise. Okay, if I want to be a manager for a successful, I'm trying to be a successful manager for a hotel. I'm going to have a skill of trying to prepare a good plan for how we can dealing with the rest of the hotel, to have a good accommodations, a good administrations for the rest of the issues that we have it in the hotel. شو ممكن نعمل بالمانجر? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Try to think about this. So بدنا إدارة كويسة. A good administration for the hotel issues, trying to organize the work between the workers there. نحاول ننظم ونقسم الشغل بشكل متناسق ما بين العمال هناك. Trying to look for the comfortable of the visitors, نشوف راحة النزيل عنا. Trying to take care about the good accommodations of the hotel, في الإقامة تكون منيحة, the cleanliness, the quietness, the services that we give it to the guest. ممكن trying to control, to have a good control for the problems that we can face it in ظهارا، يعني تكون عندك إدارة رشيدة في حل المشاكل اللي ممكن تواجهيها في انظهارا. maybe يعني this يعني إذا ما لقيتش إجابة فأنا أضطر إني أخترع يعني بشكل إنه يتناسب مع الإجابة. I think it's a good answer here. يلا. Well, in order to become a successful audit manager, a person will be bred. طبعا هذا الكلام مصفط، مش معقولة وأنت بتحكي تصفطيه مثل هيك، فلأنك أنت you are going to improvise, okay? Would be pretty much need to know anything about anything and everything that is related to huddle operations, finance, customer service, hygiene and cleanliness, supervisors, communication skills, and the team building. Besides that, in order to become a successful huddle managers, what would be need to understand the industry trends and as well as the taste of the and preference and the groups of Gaza customers during different time of the year, and manager can make and informed decisions about her or his services and prices strategies. يعني أي مانجرز لازم يكون عنده معلومات عامة على كيف الإدارة، كيف الشغل المالية، كيف الزباين، كيف الخدمات، كيف النظافة، كيف الكوميونيكيشن سكيلز، ويقدر إنه كمان يكون مطلع بشكل يومي على الأشياء اللي هي بتكون somehow trends at this time. يعني يكون في شغله والله الايام هذا السوشي الاكل المتداول ما بين الناس، فبتقولي والله بتنزلي موضوع السوشي على your menu. والله الايام هذه بفضلوا انه prefer to have مثلا flashes in the rooms. تعرفي شعاد كيف الاشياء اللي بتكون trends these days، فانت ممكن توفريها بالهوتل تبعك عشان يكون preferable for the guests that you have it. Okay. Actually, that was the last question. كان هذا آخر سؤال بالإكزام. يعني تقريبا ما قدرنا غير نخلص just only one exam، بس إكزام واحد. تمام؟ طيب بما انه معنا شوية وقت بسيطين، رح ناخذ سامبل ثاني، بس السامبل الثاني هذا شو رح يكون ماله؟ هناخذ بس اول جزئيه فيه ونكمله بكره ونكمل جزئيه ثانيه. تمام؟ رح نكمل سامبل ثاني. احنا اتفقنا بقيه الايام هذه رح we're going to complete it using the different samples for ايلتس speaking. لو حاولنا نختار موضوع ثاني او اختبار ثاني. شوي. طيب راح نختار موضوع ثاني على السريع، راح نحكي فيه برضو على السريع على الانترودكشن، وممكن ما ننتقل لبارت رقم 1 وبارت رقم 2. تمام؟ الموضوع هو عن اللانجوجز. اوكي؟ عن اللانجوجز. نشوف الأسئلة اللي راح تمر علينا بالاختبار هذا. بقول لك languages، راح يحكي عن اللانجوجز طبعا بالإضافة للانترودكشن. راح شوية أسئلة راح أعرض لكم إياها الآن حتى تشوفوها. ثاني شيء الموضوع اللي راح يسلمك إياه describe a WhatsApp that you thought something from. إيش تعلمت that you bought something from، اشتريت منه شيء. طبعا انت هتوصف الويب سايت، هتبدي تحكي في البارت رقم 2 توصفي على الويب سايت وايش اشتريتي منه وقديش كان سعره وقديش كان مفيد وهل هو كان مظبوط او مش مظبوط. هذا اللي راح على السريع هتفكر فيه. اول ما تاخذي البطاقه هتقولي والله الويب سايت الفلاني كان عباره عن منتج عن ملابس او عن اكل. تبدا تحكي النوتس على السريع. المنتج كان سعره مناسب. احكي ميزاته اللي انت قراتيها وايش انت في ايش كنت محتاجاه بالضبط. وهل لما استلمتيه قديش الوقت اخذ معك، هل كان سريع مش سريع، هل كانت الخدمه مناسبه مش مناسبه. ولما استلمتيه هل نفس المواصفات اللي كانت عندك ولا لا. هل انت بتحبي انك الناس الثانيين يشتروا من هذا يعني هي يكرر، أو هل انت حابه تكرري نفس التجربه هذه او لا. تمام. طيب رح ناخذ بس سامبل على اللانجوجز ورح نتوقف هنا. اوكي، هناخذ بس السامبل على الكويستشنز. طبعا نفس المقدمه ونفس الاسئله اللي عن الايدنتيتي وشو اسمك و what is your identity number please give me ذا كذا و that's it. هلا نيجي ناخذ ايش ممكن يكون الكويستشن الاولاني عن اللانجوج. بقول لك how many languages can you speak. سهل, very easy. I can speak two basics language. The first one, which is Arabic, which is my native, my mother tongue language, was the native language. And also I can speak English language fluently because this is my field of studying. I studied it in the university and school, and this is why I can speak it fluently. Also, I have another languages, which is French, that I can speak a little bit of French because I had studied it in university and I had some courses in it. And somehow I can give myself like 50% of speaking French language. Also, I have another language which is somehow one of the parts of my country's languages, like the Hebrew language, because we have like an occupation that which is speaking using this language. So I have to study the language of my occupations, and I have some courses in it in Hebrew language. That's it. فما بعرف إذا كان الإجابة هذه is going to be great or not. خلينا نشوف الإجابة وخليكم تقرأوها. Try to think about the answer here. I can speak 3 different languages, my mother tongue and English and Spanish. I can speak. I try to look at the answers here, try to find what is the difference between my answer and that answer. Try to create your own answer, okay? اوكي خلينا نشوف next question sorry نشوف السؤال الثاني. How useful will English be to you in your future? How useful will English to be you in your future? كيف راح يكون مفيد لك الانجليش في مستقبلك؟ ممكن تحكي عن الكارير تبعك، عن شغلك انت، ليش انت ممكن تكون ماخذه الايلتس، ليش انت بتدرسي الانجليزي، why you are studying it, why it's going to be very helpful for you. حتى if you don't have some jobs or you don't study it, maybe you're going to talk about English in general, because you know that these days that we can't say that English is an international language, and everything that has the language which is English, everything's in English, like the Facebook or social media and the magazines, the TV, they all are using the English language. So it's very important for us. And the main language that we can contact with it between different countries. حتى لو ما كانش في إلك main point or main idea أو main purpose for learning English مثلا يعني. Let's see the answer here. تمام. Since English regularly the most widely spoken language، نفس اللي حكيناه، حاول انك تقرأي وتشوفي الجمع اجابتك لحالك. Okay, there is that this languages is going to be very useful for future, especially in regards that their career opportunities and communications, and I have planned to travel. إذا أنت كنت ناوي تسافر تخشي جامعة تعملي كذا كذا، you can mention all this stuff. Okay. ناخذ next questions in order to save the time. Okay, what do you remember about learning languages at a school? ممكن you can't say all the languages that you had taken it in school. I have taken 2 languages beside my native, my mother tongue language, which is English, and مثلا ممكن أسمع French, ممكن أسمع Hebrew, something like this. We're going to talk about these languages that you take it in school, and how you were good in it. Do you like it or not? What are how did you use it, or did you get useful from it or not? الاكسبيرينس تبعك مع هذه اللانجوج اللي انت درستيها بالمدرسه، هل كانت مفيده او لا، وشو استخدمتيها وشو هي كانت اصلا. تمام، وحسب ما تتذكري انت شو اخذتي اصلا. اوكي. واذا كان الك مثلا you failed or you passed and you like it or not, you can mention that. As far as I can remember, I wasn't really much of an issue for me to learn any languages, which I can't speak mainly because I overall enjoyed learning them. In some cases, okay, because I overall enjoyed learning them. In some cases, I even use post about my foreign language learning skills and abilities, and that's it. Okay, that's the last question, which is what do you think would be the hardest language for you to learn? According to me, I think that the Irish, not Irish, maybe the Irish language is going to be one of the most hardest languages for me because of the shape of the letters and trying to the spelling of the letters somehow different from my language, from the English language, and they have a specific style in order to using it, and different. I think that they have different rules from English and Arabic. This is why it's going to be so difficult for me and so hard for me in order to learn and to try to organize the rules for learning it and using it for my public life. That's it. Okay. Okay, I haven't exactly tried to learn any other languages than I can't really know about, but I think that the Chinese ممكن كذا اللغة هاي تكون صعبة برضه. Language is going to be like hardest language to learn because of one of literally has the memorized sound of the characteristics. That was the last questions for the first part of the speaking IELTS for the second exam. That's it for today. Inshallah, we are going to complete it tomorrow بإذن and we're going to have another sample for for exam. So see you tomorrow inshallah. وأتمنى تكونوا get benefits from the lectures for today. Thank you for listening and see you tomorrow inshallah. يعطيكم ألف عافية. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.